Hello everyone, welcome back to another session of Cloud Mastery course. So in this particular session, we are going to understand like when we are monitoring our service and whenever there is any network failure, when there will be any kind of and in the CPU credit limit or anything happened to our resource which we are actually monitoring. So how we can get the alarm? We are not going to sit 24 into 7 in front of the system, so we are going to set up alarm, or we are going to set up the notification by using a service called SNS in this particular session. So let's understand all these things. So in this particular session, now let's understand how we can set up alarms in CloudWatch, how we can set up notification in CloudWatch. So before doing that, we need to understand one concept, which is SNS, notification and actions which we are going to perform, like how we can perform and which service we are going to use. The service name is SNS. So what is SNS? So basically SNS stands for simple notification service. Okay, so we are just setting up the notification service based on some logs and matrices, so that when there will be any fault or issue, we can get some notification. Okay, so we are having few features of SNS, like we are having publisher, we are having subscriber. Okay, so publisher is someone like who publishes the notification. Subscriber is someone who gets the notification. So whenever you subscribe to any newsletter, or wherever you open any website, and you'll get the option like just subscribe a newsletter, and you just enter your email ID, so you're just subscribing that newsletter. So you will be getting lots of I can say what I can say newsletter in your mail. So you are the subscriber to that, and also in the Gmail you are having the option like unsubscribe that, so you can unsubscribe that. So we are just going to make that thing, we are just going to, I can say, manage or configure all these things. So that was all about the SNS. So now let's just go to our CloudWatch dashboard, and let's create one SNS topic, we say. With the help of this, we are going to create alarms and notification. So as you can see, like I'm in my CloudWatch dashboard, and I'm going to search for SNS, like SNS. And as you can see, I'm getting simple notification service. So let me just open this in a new link or in a new tab, and here you will see Amazon simple notification service. With the help of this, you can publisher and subscriber messaging for microservices and serverless application. So for doing that, let me just create like the topic name. So I'm just saying my SNS topic. Okay, so let's just click over here, my SNS topic. And the thing is like how you're going to get the notification. Is it like standard or first in first out? Like which thing is coming first, it will go out first. So, and we are having standard, so I'm just choosing standard. And the display name, it is optional, but still I'm just choosing, I'm just saying AWS. Let me just choose Hoping Minds. Okay, Hoping Minds. And this is my display name, and let's just click on create topic. Okay, so we have just created one topic, but the thing is, first we need to publish the message, and before publishing the message, we need to create a subscriber. So how we can do the subscription? Let's just click over here. So we have created our SNS topic. Now I'm just creating a subscription. So now let's just click on creating a subscription. And the subscription which I want to make, I just want to make a subscription like anyone can come and they can get the email. Okay, so if there is any issue, so here we are getting email over here, so we are having the option of email. And let me just type my email. So this is my email address. So tajwarkhan2@gmail.com. This is my email address, and then let's just click on create subscription. Okay, so it is saying subscription to my SNS topic created successfully. Okay, so we have just choose this email. Okay, and now the thing is, let's try to, I can say, go back. Okay, so we are having just this thing we are having, and it is saying pending confirmation, or I can say pending this thing. So for making it available, let me just open my Gmail. And so as you can see, we got the mail from the Hoping Minds. I choose this, I can say as a display name. Okay. So from the Hoping Minds, we got the mail, but still this mail is from AWS, not from the Hoping Minds. But we choose the, I can say topic. And let's just click on create confirm subscription. We will get a window like subscription confirmed. And now let's just go back to here and let's try to refresh this window. Okay. As you can see, subscription confirmed, protocol email. So now let's try to publish the message. So I'm just publishing the message, and here I'm just saying like the subject, and I'm saying Google placement. Okay, I'm just saying subject as you got placed in Google. Okay, then we are having time to live, like it is totally optional, but you can choose like how many, for how much time your this message is going to get, your like message will be like. So you can just give some numbers like some seconds, and you can just leave it. I'm just leaving it. Okay, then we are having some options like identical payload for all delivery, or you want to make it custom. So as of now we don't need any custom payload. We are just choosing like something like this. So I'm just saying, hey dear. Okay, I'm just saying, hey dear, congratulations for your placement in Google. So this is the message I have just post, and we are going to get this message into our mail. Okay, so what I'm doing, I'm just publishing this message. So the subscriber, like which the person who subscribed, so with the help of my mail, I have subscribed myself. Okay, so I'm going to get the mail. So now let's just click on publish message. So it is saying message published to topic my SNS topic successfully. So I have successfully published the message. Now let's just go to our email. We will see like from the Hoping Minds, like this is the option which we choose. You got placed in Google. So this is the I can say options we got. You got placed in Google, and it is saying, hey, congratulations, like from this we are getting this. And if you want to stop this subscription, you can just choose over here. But it is saying, hey dear, congratulations for your placement in Google. So this is how you can send the message to yourself. Okay, so this is how we can create that thing. Apart from that, by just we have just used the email. You can choose the text message as well. So again, this everything is same. You can just subscribe yourself by just entering your number. Then you'll get the verification code, like kind of your OTP. You can just subscribe it, and you can send the message to your mobile phone as well. But here I'm not going to do that, and I'm just going to leave this thing for you. Now let's just go back to our, I can say, CloudWatch. Okay, so why we are doing this thing in order to understand like how SNS works and how we can create the alarms with that. So as you can see here, we are having some alarm option. So first we are having in alarm. So in alarm we don't have any alarm. Let's just click on create alarm. For select metrics, you can choose any graph. So for graph, I'm just choosing EC2, and EC2 per instance metrics. And also I'm just saying for CPU credit usage limit, I'm just choosing this, and select metrics. So what we are having, the name of our metrics is CPU credit usage, and this is the instance ID. This is average for the period of 5. Okay, so for the average of 5 minutes, in every 5 minutes, if it goes more than 0.29, then we will get the notification on our mail. Okay, so this is what we have done. Also, like what kind of alarm you want to create, like static or anomaly detection. If there is any fault, you can choose anomaly, but we generally choose static. So it actually works for everything, and it uses the threshold value. So what is threshold value? So threshold value is the minimum value which you required. Okay, so you have already understood about this word threshold in your I can say school days. So when you were understanding the photoelectric effect and you got this concept for the first time, like this word for the first time, like the minimum energy required to eject an electron from a metal surface. So that was we have understood, studied over there. So from there, like we can understand this is the minimum value we need in order to send the alarm. Okay, so we have just this, like if we are having the threshold greater than like this particular, then we are going to have this. So now I'm just saying 100. Okay, so I'm just choosing 100, or you can choose some, I can say some lower number. So I'm just saying 2.9. Okay, so here we are having 2.9 and here we are having, so within the average of 5 minutes, if this thing crosses this 2.9, we are going to get the, I can say, alarm, or I can say email or notification on our system. So now let's just click on create. So here in create, what you are doing in alarm, okay, or insufficient data, I want to create an alarm. Then it is having select an existing SNS topic, create a new topic. So we are having any existing topic? Yes, we have, which is my SNS topic, which I have just created. Then we are having this thing like endpoint tajwarkhan email.2@gmail.com. Then leave everything as it is and let's just click on create. So now the name which I'm going to set, like my alarm rest, let's just leave everything as it is, click. Okay, and then let's just click on create alarm. So we have just created one alarm. It is saying create successfully created alarm. Okay, so now in order to check all the alarms, so let's just click on all alarms. So in the alarm options, we are having this alarm, and whenever we'll be having the limit like lower than that, we are going to get the alarm in our email address. Okay, so this is how we can actually work on AWS CloudWatch. So we have set up our AWS CloudWatch for a particular service, and also we have set up our alarm and notification, so that whenever there is any issue, we can get the notification or alarm on our devices, so that we can make it safe, secure, fault free. So I hope you guys have understood like how we can practically set up alarms and notifications by using SNS, and why setting up notification and alarms are very much important whenever we are monitoring our resource or services. So that's it for now. Let's meet in the next session. Thank you so much.